APL Driver Application Guidelines. All drivers must utilize the APL driver's application consistently during transfers and update their status accordingly. Job selection. Drivers can choose jobs from the available jobs list. Once confirmed, the job will move to the Your Jobs screen. Maintain good personal hygiene to avoid negative feedback. Standard class drivers, smart casual attire, no trainers, sleepers, or shorts. Business class drivers, full suit with a blazer, plain shirt, shoes, and a PL tie, provided at registration or from our Heathrow office. A £50 fine applies for non-compliance. Saga or other cruise jobs, drivers must wear a suit and tie with a plain shirt. Arrive 30 minutes before the pickup time for cruise port pickups. Note that Saga will withhold payment for lateness or unsuitable attire. Commission and payments. A PL commission stands at 25%. Statements are emailed every Monday with payments issued the following Monday. Meet and greet. For airport pickups, track flights and adjust pickup time based on actual landing. Wait for 30 minutes post-scheduled pickup. £8 car park ticket is included in the price. Additional waiting incurs extra charges. If the passenger realizes that they will not be able to meet the driver within the 30 minutes, then, if they contact us, we will hold the driver in the terminal for an extra charge of. For example, if the passenger flight lands at 10 a.m., and they have requested the pickup time to be 60 mins after the flight has landed, the driver will be in the terminal at 11 a.m. The driver will wait till 11:30 a.m. free of charge. After this time, if requested, the driver will wait an additional time at the charges above. Punctuality. Arrive 10 minutes early for address, hotel pickups. Be on time for airport and station pickups. Ensure car park entry aligns with terminal arrival. For cruise port pickups, arrive 30 minutes early. Late arrival charges. Penalties apply for late arrival, £5 for up to 15 minutes late, £10 for up to 30 minutes late. If accounts charge us for delays, this will be reflected on the driver. A full commission charge applies for no-shows due to driver delays. Customer interaction. Greet passengers warmly and assist with luggage. Refrain from using mobile devices or consuming beverages while on duty. Handle customer complaints by involving the office. If the customer is not happy about an issue, call the office and ask them to deal with the case. Please only speak to the customers if they want to speak to you, and do not express your view on thoughts on delicate subjects. Whilst in the car with the customers, always get permission before turning on the radio, windows, aircon, etc. Do not request any extra payment from the passengers directly. Contact the office. Address checks. Always double-check the drop-off address with the passengers at the start of the journey. Once at the drop-off location, confirm with the passengers that you are at the correct destination. Flight monitoring. All drivers are expected to monitor their flights. Drivers must report any delays or early landings to the controllers. This will enable the controllers to deal with it and make sure we can be on time for our transfers. Driver reviews. Drivers are given feedback on all completed jobs. Any driver with a review of 3.5/5 will be suspended and, if no improvements are seen, removed from the system completely. Extra charges. All drivers must report to the office if they believe there are enough grounds for extra charges. Office staff will calculate and inform the passengers on why and how much the extra charges are. Speed limit. All drivers are expected to drive within the speed limit permitted by law when undertaking a transfer for airport pickups. London. Job reserve, giving jobs back. All drivers are expected to complete all their confirmed jobs. Reserving a job and giving back later stage without a good reason is strictly disallowed at our company. unless proven so with evidence. Such behavior will result in the driver being suspended for up to a week, a fixed charge of £10 to the driver, and also the extra cost of covering that job to be reflected onto the driver. No smoking in vehicles. All drivers are expected to have their cars smoke-free at all times. Smoking is strictly prohibited in the vehicle. Use of mobiles when driving. Drivers are not allowed to use their mobile phones whilst driving, especially when they are with a passenger. The drivers can only take calls or make emergency calls hands-free. It is against the law to be using a mobile phone when driving. Job checking, confirming. All drivers are expected to check the details for and report any problems in regards to it. Once the job is confirmed, it is now the driver's responsibility to check and do the transfer as requested. Name boards. We have different name boards for different accounts. The drivers must carry and provide the service with the correct name boards. The name boards must be clean at all times. For those drivers that have a tablet, we have a name board app that contains all of our name boards. Please ask the Airport Pickups London Heathrow office for details on how to download them. Complaints. If a complaint is received for a driver, the money that we owe for that job will not be paid to the driver until the complaint has been resolved. No-show and follow-up jobs after a no-show. After a no-show, if the controllers send you another job within an hour, you are required to accept this. If the no-show was card or account, you will be paid up to £20 for that job. Airport waiting. You are informed on each job how many minutes after the landing time you need to enter the terminal. However, how long you wait inside differs depending on the account. Some accounts may have certain release times, whereas others will require us to wait until they tell us we can leave. Please ask the controllers about this. Under no circumstances can the driver leave the terminal without the consent of the controller. Car seats. Every driver is required to have one of each of the car seats. There are some available to borrow in our Heathrow office. If a driver is sent a job with a request for a seat, the driver should not accept the job if they do not have one. Failure to take a child's seat to a job may result in the cancellation of a job, or sometimes discounts offered to passengers. In whichever case, the charges will be reflected by the driver, and full commission will still